Well, welcome everyone to the Mailbox Power Mastermind call. This is for affiliates to learn how to grow your business and mastermind together to help each other grow, because I truly believe a rising tide lifts all ships. And I know Mike and I have learned a lot from all of you. I've learned languaging, I've learned just different tips and techniques from all of you. And so we absolutely love these calls. So, we do these because we get to learn from you. I know you come because you want to learn from us and everyone else, but it is a little selfish. We learn from all of you. So who's excited for 1 hour from now? Yes. And we're going to keep this call super short, probably 15 minutes, because I really believe that what you are about to see is a game changer for your business. And I know we've all heard that word and it's overused, but a few of us have seen what's coming. And I can promise you that if you're not excited about it, there's something wrong when they announce it. So just want to take a few minutes to talk about last minute invites and how to do that last minute invite so that we can get off of here and spend about 45 minutes or so getting people to show up, especially prospects. But really, we've all taught our customers this, and we've heard it over and over again. Who's the easiest person to sell to? This is class participation, by the way. Who's the easiest person to sell to?
Current customers.
Yeah.
Exactly. And who's the second easiest person to sell to?
Previous customers.
So who should we be texting in the next 45 minutes first and foremost?
I don't know. Maybe customers and previous customers.
Exactly. Because what's going to be announced may re-energize some of your past customers. They're I'll just say, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but especially if they're in the real estate space, you're going to want them on the call. And if they can't watch the launch, it's not really a call, the live on YouTube, then you will want to get with them and get them the replay link. But as we mentioned last week, do not just put the link out on Facebook. You need to personally invite everyone. Why, Lulu, do we need to personally invite everyone?
Because we want to make sure that they come to us through us.
Right. So if they re-sign up, maybe they go back out, maybe they were a past customer and they re-sign up, you want to make sure that they're linked to you. And if it's a prospective client and you've been talking to them for a while, you want to make sure they use your link, because this is on YouTube. So the minute they watch it, over on the right, there are lots of other YouTube videos that are going to be talking about Mailbox Power. And if it's not your video, you could lose them to someone else. So personally invite. Now, yes, you can copy and paste, but at the top say, "Good morning, Bob," or "Good morning, Nanette. Hope you're having a great day." Don't just go into, "We're about to launch." So I want to hear, because there's a couple of masters in wording on this call today. I'd like to hear some ideas on verbiage to use to invite people.
Well, I've reached out to a couple of well, not a couple, more than that, past clients, and just who have dropped off the radar. and basically just said, I know it's been a little while, but just wanted to let you know that Mailbox Power is launching something that's really new and valuable. And I think if you're open to having a second look, let's chat, that type of thing. Like maybe now is a good time to look at it again.
Awesome. I love that language. Would you mind putting that in the chat for people, Lulu?
No,
Because
I
I
don't
like
mind.
the way, I'm sure you'll type it a little different than you said it, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
What did I say? I don't know.
Watch the recording.
It's yeah. You sound like me. Well, how did I say that? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, that was brilliant. What did I say? I'll type something in.
My marketing sphere in my BNI, there's been times I've been talking to them and they're like, oh my God, that's what you should say in the meeting today. And I'm like, I don't know how I just said that.
All the time.
Bob, I think you had your hand up.
Reading, I was typing here to try to put my words together, but I think I'd try something like this. I'm so excited this morning that I just have to tell someone, so I'm texting you.
Ooh,
Mailbox
I
Power
like
is
that.
announcing version 4.0 today, and I've seen it, and it's amazing. You have to be on this call, or you have to watch this video, or you have to be online when this is announced, because it will really affect your business.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Yes, if you could put that in the chat, Bob, that is amazing. Gail.
Yes, so I sent out an early Easter card with a real funky, sort of humorous Easter bunny on the front. And inside I did my usual message, but at the top for my customers and my affiliates, I put in, we're having this update, don't miss it. If you do, there's a link to go and see it. Now, these are current customers. And then I sent one to previous customers and potential customers. But it was after we had the call last week, and I realized they had the link without really, they got the card from me, but I hope they have the memory to come back and say, okay, that was Gail's card. We got to talk to Gail. So it's very personalized, so they should. But then today I can just easily start tapping them and say, did you get that card? Did you get that notification? You got to get on this call. You got to get on this call. So.
Yep. And one of the things, we set something up last week, so it's a little bit late for any of you to do it. But what you could do is you could say, hey, something like, if you let me know you're going to be on the call, I'll enter you in a drawing for a half an hour of my time, or 100 free leads, or you could get real creative and say, I'm not sure. I'm tongue-tied. This morning I did my marketing Mondays and I'm like, I can't talk today. Bob.
Just one thing. I put this on my Google Calendar, and as a listen, it has the link and everything on it on my Google Calendar, and then I share my invites directly from my calendar. That way, when they get it, they can immediately put it on their calendar.
Ooh,
as
I
well.
like that. Yep. That's an awesome idea, Bob. And then the link is there. And if you have email software that tracks when people open it, you're going to know who's interested. Anyone else? Those are some great ideas.
Kudos to Bob Wilcox. Sorry, my thing is down. I just ran the question through chat, the
GPT.
AI. Yeah. And it almost verbatim said what Bob said. Like, Bob's was more personal, like he used the word I and stuff, but the chat, like, it wasn't as good as Bob's. Don't mishear me. Bob's was better. But I was
saying that I'm artificially intelligent.
No, you're definitely intelligent. Just that.
Awesome. Any other ideas, or does anybody have any questions? And the questions cannot be what's coming in 45 minutes because you're going to have to wait for Justin and Wendy and the team to announce it. But any other questions or any other ideas on wording?
I will say that I forgot to say this before, I let them know that I've had a sneak peek and I thought of them, like this might be a really good time for you to have a second look. I've seen what's coming and yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
said
typing it in.
something like sneak peek. I said we've been beta testing it for 2 weeks is what I said. And so, but I like sneak peek. Any other thoughts, questions?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little more involved than that, but that's the gist of it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, we don't want to take a lot of your time this morning because we know what's coming. And we truly believe that if you get 5 or 10 people, if it's only 2, it's only 2. But the more people you can get on the live launch in 45 minutes, the more your business is going to thank you. And for those that are not currently super affiliates, trust me, you want lots of people on, so that you can become a super affiliate super quick, because you're going to want to be. So any other thoughts, Mike?
The only thing I was going to say is if you want what Bob and Lulu typed into the chat, if you go over to the chat on the bottom, there's 3 dots. You can actually save that chat so you don't have to retype anything. So if you do that, we'll stay here long enough for everybody to save that chat so you have it. And Bob and everybody, Lulu, we appreciate your contributions this morning. As always, like I said, we learn a lot from you. So it's nice to get together and put our heads together and see what we can come up with. So we appreciate your attendance and participation in the call.
And we challenge all of you to go find at least 5 people to join you. If you're in a networking group, you can even say, if you're in a BNI or something else that has referrals, this is what I did last week at my BNI. A good referral for me this week is for you to show up to the launch, because then you know how to best promote me to your network. And then it's not about them using it. It's about them learning more about what you do and what you have to offer. So if you are in a BNI or something, LaTip team, I don't know, there's a whole V team, any of those type of things, reach out, text them, Facebook message them, WhatsApp, whatever you use, and say, hey, I've got a request this, you can put in a referral for me this week if you do this. But they've got to answer a question after the launch.
And then I think it's like Brenda said, you can always go to previous customers that have dropped off and invite them. Well, you never know what's going to happen. Since they purchased before, they might purchase again.
Yep. So for those that just got on, we're about to close the call this morning, because if you have not heard, in 45 minutes, we have the reveal of version 4.0 for Mailbox Power. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. And you want to get as many of your customers, past customers, and prospects on it as possible. So if you are, I see a few are on their phone, so they probably can't save the chat. But if you are on your computer, go grab the chat right now before we sign off and save the chat because there were some ideas for texting or emailing, but I would prefer text and Facebook Messenger at this point because email can get lost. You want an immediate response. So with that, I can't wait to see all of you in 45 minutes. And I can't
Yeah.
wait for next week
Oh my
to
gosh.
hear all of your excitement and what
Success
you like,
stories.
success stories, and what you liked most about version 4. So we look forward to having that chat next week. So with that, we'll see you
What?
in about 45
I
minutes.
got a question.
All right.
Yes.
Brenda, you say 45 minutes.
What is the
it
what is the
9
link
a.m.
for
or
the
10 a.m.?
launch?
Okay. So Alan, it is in 45 minutes from now, whatever time zone you're in. We
Okay.
are in Mountain Time, so we're at 9:15 and it's at 10 o'clock Mountain. So 45 minutes from right now, whatever time zone you're in, is the launch.
Okay, thank you.
And iPhone had a question.
Yeah, what is the link for the launch? I'm Marion Douglas. I'm sorry, I didn't get to type my name in.
Hi, Marion.
Hello.
It's because you're on the phone, you're not going to be able to save
dropped
the
off
chat. No, she's
No,
right there.
not there.
So if you go out to YouTube and search Mailbox Power,
Yeah.
and then go to the live, there should be a tab that says lives, and it should be
Okay.
right there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you soon.
Okay. All right.
See
Thank
ya.
you. All right. All right.
Bye.
All right.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.